good?
All right.
If I die, you take over. If you die, he takes over.
Oh, I can't take over if I'm leading the platoon. Like, it's...
If I die, you may not have a choice. There isn't a replacement for me.
The special Italian windmill.
That's pretty
Hit of their generation.
Bugsy?
Anderson.
Truth be told, I should have signed up under my father's name.
Anderson, have you got
If I
a
applied as him, the
Giving it to one
seniority
of my
would get me a cushier position, but he threatened to kill me, so I couldn't risk that.
Oh.
That's it. That's everyone.
You receipt.
Oh,
Yep.
How many guys
That's everybody.
are you expecting to have?
Right now I got 2. I should probably have 2
Add-on
more.
options. There we go. I'm trying to turn on my
Or if not, then it's gonna be.
I don't think they have tanks.
4
so,
of these
goes. It'll be interesting.
Including me.
Yeah, guys, they don't have tanks. They don't.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
Let's just assume that's true until it's
I'd give it 5 more minutes, Harrison, and then I would seriously consider taking it 1 platoon. And then, if you need me to, I will step up to be your company 2IC, but we've only got enough for 1 platoon at the
I
moment.
don't think I could.
I mean, my inventory is full.
Yeah.
I can't carry a single thing more.
It's a good point.
I think. Let's see. I got.
How many rounds do you have on you for the mortar?
Currently, I'm only aware of myself having 1 section, and that section was 4 people. As a maybe.
We could dump
Let me
all
go
the smoke
double check.
into illumination for just more HE.
This is true.
And that's
I want to
with the-
keep some smoke here.
I don't.
For the most part, I'm keeping a Brent.
Considering
team.
that it's
just
the middle
all
of the day,
rifles.
and presumably will be for the foreseeable
Oh
future,
yeah, we do have.
we could get rid of the elimination rounds. I have 5
Yeah.
of them.
Alright, maybe we'll head to the quartermaster and see.
Yeah. Swap those out.
If only you could dual wield.
Damn it! And I got the mags to dual wield too.
Oh,
Fucking
wow.
Rambo. If
Never mind, they're on the other side of the map.
if we only have 1 platoon, I think Fry will be the radio man, and then I'll be a runner for you, or someone.
Anyone seen Thomas Swinburne?
About the briefing. If you guys see anybody from 8-1, just gather here. I have at least a couple more members.
I know where they're at.
Hello.
Let me check something with the tanks real quick.
Or well, I guess Stewart would be the only radio man, or 1 platoon.
Okay, so they do have an infantry phone. Oh, it'll be okay, guys. These aren't the tanks at all that I had any hand in with making sure that the interface is fine. So I think the infantry phone has the modern beep, so it's gonna be very annoying when people run up. I have no idea what radio is inside of it though. So
Yeah.
good luck with
So when we
that.
did El Alamein, there was a load of issues with the radios. But...
Yeah. Look, I fixed a couple of tanks, and then he refuses to use them, so you can blame Forrest. I don't even know if your radio can communicate with ours. That's where I'm at right now.
I have no idea what the frequencies are.
So.
I have a free.
No, I think it's the actual radio cannot communicate with ours. I don't think you'll be able to. Okay. I'm going to hop
I'll
into...
shout and wave.
Yeah, that's going to be the best thing you could do. Let me see, commander seat. Yeah, it's the modern long range one.
Oh, okay.
If you attempt to manually type in the frequency, it's 8.0. I don't think that radio can go that low, though. So, good luck with that.
We'll just follow the infantry and support.
Yeah. Have y'all been informed that the tank commander is going to be late?
Yes, yeah, I thought it was I don't know who the crew is for the other one, though.
I don't think there
I
is.
just- I just saw 2 names down for it.
If they show up.
I was going to suggest if there was only 2 of them and there were 4 of us, one of us would jump out. I'd probably do it and jump in
And
with
the other
them.
one.
But...
Yeah. Well, if you look at it this way, you definitely have a backup tank if they don't show up.
Fantastic.
Are we expecting enemy tanks?
I have no idea. haven't been informed.
Buddy!
I would say so.
Buddy! Buddy!
Guys!
Loot it! Loot it!
Alright, problem.
Problem?
Yeah, there's no way to communicate with the tanks.
Nice.
If we do drop it,
So if people do need to communicate with them, they'll need to run up to the tanks
you'll be
and use the
platoon
infantry
command,
phone.
Daniels will be your 2IC.
So keep that in mind.
I just saw an apparition.
I need to make
light
one
my
of
cigarette.
Hold on.
It will take some time to organise, so...
I think you're seeing things. You're going crazy, man.
I am. His name tag said Bugsley.
You need some,
Okay, let me.
you need to touch some
Listening to
dirt.
conversations.
Yeah.
The sand's
Give
getting
it
to you. All the sand
Okay, did that fix it?
from last year.
And the start time will be
Okay, cool.
Yeah, understood.
I couldn't get in the
want a
channel for
Thompson?
some reason. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, here. This was originally.
I guess I'll hold on to both. Just
Saw a circle that
I'll
looked
go
like
through that.
Yeah.
a helicopter circling
There.
for a landing pad just over there.
Thank you, sir.
Don't mind that, I accidentally dropped that.
I don't want to
Sleeping
take your
bag.
sleeping bag. Let me carry it for you, Sarge.
Something tells me
Nope.
I'll be clearing buildings today. My spidey senses are tingling.
You think you have enough ammo?
That's what the sleeping bag is for.
If I don't,
With a rifle and a submachine gun, I'm gonna yell at them.
I'll pick one up.
And then let's see how many. I'm carrying 2 bar mags for you.
The ammo.
Well,
How many
we'll
you
see.
carrying those?
I've got 8 for you.
Or Brent. Ugh, why did I say bar?
Oh, you
Yeah.
we should go for a while then.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's probably just gonna be us 3 then. And the other guy did.
I've just been yelled at for you having 2 weapons.
Check with the medical
Oh.
real quick. See if
Williams
they
isn't gonna
have
make it.
access to the
Okay.
radio.
Well, Williams had to go. That's how.
To the body! Stick body!
Late minute stragglers or anything, but yeah. Okay.
Okay, I just used like the pack into backpack and it's gone.
Nice.
That's weird.
Do you have access to the radio in the vehicle, or is it missing?
That's a good question, Trust.
I got the radio in my backpack.
Oh, okay.
Forrest gave
Nice.
me another radio. I'm gonna use that instead of the one in the car because it sucks.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Yeah, have you said it already?
Are we gonna do just 8.0 just over the?
Just
I think so,
8.0.
because I need to hear what people are saying. I mean, you can tell me to
Yeah.
switch to a different one, to like 7.0.
No, you're
or something.
perfectly fine with being 8.0. It's good to be able to monitor that as well, just in case it ever gets mentioned
exactly.
about medical. You
Okay,
can
Wait, let me test it.
Move
I really
ahead
need to
time.
be a stretcher.
Second.
Mine's gone.
Radio check.
There should be still one on the.
Did you hear
on
it?
the ground.
Starlight, this is Sunray. I hear you loud and clear. Over.
Alright, good.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. The beeps are now gone when you press
Oh.
the radio, so you have
think
no
it's-
Oh.
indication.
Yeah,
whether or
exactly.
not-
I noticed that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that definitely.
there's no indication whether or not you're pressing it. So
Oh.
I mean, there's a little,
Okay,
the little
I see.
icon that pops up on the bottom right.
yeah,
Yeah, I still have
that's
that.
about it.
But yeah, I like the beeps. Beeps were
I don't know
fun.
what he did, so I don't know what he changed.
Yeah, well, we'll ask him later.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could also just be a mod update. Like they made, maybe they made it like toggleable, so
Possible.
the default is off or something like that. Could be also a
I
bug.
mean, the thing is that you can't hear when other people spam their thing.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta let's figure it out. So who do we have? Gonna check the.
It almost looks like a fucked up
it's
guitar case.
Yeah, he looks very fucking goofy. Does not. Yeah, it does not look like this. That's meant to be a stretcher in my backpack.
Oh, I can kind
would
of see
not
it.
guess
The
it.
poles. Yeah.
Hey chat.
Okay.
This one is
Did you
back
say
now.
hey chat?
So there's so there's no Batman.
And there should be 5 medics.
One tank, one platoon versus 4 AT guns and a whole host of hidden machine guns.
Why did you remove the beeps?
Well, we are British.
Quite right. Quite right.
With no artillery, no air support, no recon.
Oh, look at that, the tank is on its way. The tank. Doesn't the actual tank commander very on his doorstep? He's over.
Yes, one tank commander is here. We have one tank. Okay.
Both of them currently in the welcome room. They're on their way.
Right, Mitchell.
Harrison.
So.
Alright, we're merging platoons. I'm putting you
So
in charge
for
of
the
first section.
Hell
tanks, they don't have the right radios.
Very
So
well.
if you need to communicate with them, you have to run up and use the infantry phone.
So.
Okay.
You already have a
brand
Bren in your section, or should I find one for you?
We already have. So.
Alright, perfect.
The medical personnel
So
have
get your men organized and then
their
go
radio.
see Pugsley. He will be
I think
platoon
Dean's
leading today.
gonna be carrying it in his bag, so we have communication with them
Okay.
if needed.
I need to sort comms.
Hello.
Yeah, it's just the tankers that don't have a radio, so.
I'm not an officer. I just came over to say hello.
Good evening.
So I don't know what's going on with us.
I'm in charge of third section.
This other problem,
Do the
there's
shine.
this weird hole.
We're marching
Like right in my dick.
This could be a slaughter.
It could be. Depends on.
I'm not very confident.
We'll see how it goes.
The total distance between us and that town is exactly like 300 meters. It is like air. Like we can see it.
It's either careful on the approach or try to get to the buildings as fast as possible for cover, and then
The
just go
second we
building
get
the
into
building.
urban fighting, the better.
Yeah. Because
All this
clearing
area
buildings
is
is not that bad. It's the approach that's going to be.
There's 4 AT guns somewhere. Here.
Hmm.
And then there's also machine guns, and any of these with a clear line of fire is going to be a nightmare.
Well.
It's how we do, though.
Yep.
It's how we do.
Are the tankers wanting to go first, or are they wanting to be in the
I
rear?
intend them to go first.
Yeah.
How doesn't the actual tank commander shut up?
He's here?
Is one running?
That's splendid.
I'm sprinting down there.
So how many tanks do we have? 1 or 2?
Oh yeah. 2. You do have 2, but one of them is only crewed by 2 people. So.
We're gonna have a company HQ element, or are we just gonna do the platoon HQ element?
Company HQ element is me, Taylor Stewart, and Danny. The guy, I don't know his last name.
Well, I was just asking if there was one, just to make sure.
There is one, but the amount of commanding we're going to do, I don't know.
It's Danny Archer with the sniper rifle.
Well, that's completely ridiculous. He's got a sniper rifle. His name's Archer.
I think he said he was messing with the logistics, trying to get everything in the vehicle. So.
That's good.
Well.
I think I might just drop my radio. Let it be. What do you think?
It's up to you. We're going to be in the city for the majority of this, so runners isn't really a bad idea. It's not really needed for a radio, because if the objective is just to clear out a city, we could just have one half of the company / platoon go one direction, and then have HQ always in the middle.
Yep.
Can't communicate with the tanks anyways, so the only reason I could see why we would need the radios is if we're still maintaining a 2 platoon system, and it's, you know, splits across. That way we can advise each other when we're in a sector, you know. I don't know what sectors people are going to first. The medics probably... I will keep the radio to communicate with the medics.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm not the one that said anything.
Alright, whichever one of you said it. Apparently, according to, I think it's Gareth, said that the radios don't work. They do.
You have a radio in your bag?
Yeah.
I don't hear you.
Well, I haven't set the channels up.
Okay, so what I was talking about when I went over there earlier was the mounted radios.
Oh, what, the tank radio, mounted radios?
Yeah, the mounted radios is
yeah.
the 117F, which is the long-range monitoring radio, and I do not believe you can go down to 8.0 for configuring it. That's what I was talking about. We're on a 8.0. We're debating whether or not we want to use the radios at all.
Oh, do you
Loud
can I
and clear.
steal one of your guys' that beret in there?
Are you the signaler?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
No.
Damn it.
Try again.
That's 8.0 for everything, right?
8.0 for everything.
Company's on 9. Or no, not company. Battalion's on
8.
9.
Oh.
I don't think they'll ever need to really communicate with that unless they have a I want to yell at Forrest type moment.
I have those a lot.
Yeah.
Guess where the company commander is, or Jacob?
Jacob.
Oh, he's over there.
Should be down there.
Are you rolling with the? Who's rolling with the company commander?
Me. I am running around with Harrison.
We're gonna have
whoever
so much fun
Harrison's
together.
2IC is who Jacob's gonna be following. Berger is bringing up important subject about whether or not we even need the radios since we're gonna be city fighting anyways. So runners might be better.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep. Foxhound 8, this is Sunray. Come over to the signal box. Over. Hey, there's a small chance, actually a big chance now, looking at everybody, that the platoons are just going to be combined, and it's just going to be one big platoon. And since we're city fighting anyways, you want to run the radios?
They've already combined the platoons.
They already combined it? Okay.
I'm going to keep running my radio.
Okay.
Because that gives me comms with Abel and Forrest.
Yeah. Berger is deciding he doesn't want to carry the radio, so it's probably just going to be you, me, and then the medics.
You're running company, so I'll stick with Pugsley and run platoon radio.
Okay.
I think I might just head out, honestly.
Can I have your Tommy if you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to him.
Fuck yeah.
And my canteen too.
Damn, I ain't got no carry weight. Don't need a bayonet.
What could I just grab?
Don't need. Do we need water and stuff nowadays, or were those mods disabled?
I think they were disabled because I haven't had the need to drink water.
I'll just put mine away, and if I die of thirst, that's not my problem, honestly.
Yeah.
Just trying to grab more rounds. How many do I have now? 100.
I'll let Harrison know.
Alright.
American air support and then black units from Omaha.
Hello. He's being moved.
I can't hear anything.
Harrison.
I can't fucking hear anything either.
Yeah.
Signaler for 7 is leaving. So it's, we were debating on whether or not even to use the radios. 8th platoon's radio command said he's going to keep his, so I'm going to keep mine. But since we're 1 platoon assaulting a city, I think runners are better.
Yeah, order.
Yeah.
Nice.
How do you join the group?
Also, the tank commander has a radio on his person, so we can communicate with him.
Okay.
Wait, anyone know where we are on the map right now?
It says HQ.
I mean, we're at base.
Taking a quick power nap there.
What? Come on.
You're HQ.
Alright.
Alright. So we're 1 today, we're not 3. We're 1, okay?
Alright.
So, does it change numbers?
Alright, we're 9-2.
We're gonna be on the road.
A second crew for the tank?
I can't. Yeah, okay, there we go. You adjust my microphone. Basically, someone's shouting. But I'm going to adjust my speed settings to be better. It takes a bit for this. Okay, I think I got it.
Hello.
I will be ready to step off shortly.
Okay.
I don't know. It won't let me. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know how well we're
Have
going to be able
you
to push
communicate with the tanks at all?
The tanks are in my initial briefing. I'll brief you. Basically, I'm just following what I've already done on the map.
Yeah.
I'm going to move up. Just basically going to move to contact. I'll take contact and react to contact, and then I'll do the initial break-in on black sector. And then from there, I'll just see how it goes.
Any spare ammo you need is in one of these 2 Brens, which
understood.
I'll be driving behind you. So that we
I expect to use quite a bit of ammo. I have delegated all ammo and medical issues to the infantry sergeant, so he will be contacting you regarding that when he needs to and organising that.
We loaded all of the ammunition crates into the cupboard, Brian.
Well, whenever you feel like stepping off, go for it.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, my postal ones will just mean things, so if you hear my postal, I'm doing something. Alright.
Do we have a Bren gunner?
Pugsley. Yes. There was, Alan Berger has left, so I am now the sole operator for the platoon.
Okay, understood. That's fine. I take it Stuart is company.
Yep.
Yeah, roger that, understood. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Just hang about with me. We'll work it out as we go along.
Alright.
Do I have permission to take it? Go ahead.
whoever
To
get your Webley revolver?
Yeah, basically these two Brens are command, so we're just if you want
You
to
cannot have my
follow us.
Webley revolver.
I'm gonna be with
What?
You cannot have my Webley revolver.
Yeah.
Stop trying to bribe me.
Are you gonna use it though? Because I'm
Yeah,
going
I'll
into
set
a
up
city.
medical tents if we ever stand still for a long time, but we don't
Side of my
technically need it.
station, get the fuck away from me.
It's just so people
Oh my
can see where
god.
to go.
I'm gonna touch you inappropriately
Or for the
later, and
paradise.
you're not gonna do anything about it.
Okay.
I've lost control of my legs.
But yeah, when are we
Take a grab that
Control my
weapon from me.
legs. I'm out of the way.
No, they're fucking scared.
Right there.
It's like the Scottish with them kilts. We just mantle up to
Yep.
the end.
This man, if he
yeah.
ever goes under 1 mile per hour, he explodes.
Abel has radios, right?
Yes.
What frequency are they on?
When are you stepping off?
I believe they're gonna be on 8.0 with us. You're talking about the tanks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told the tank commander 8.0. Is it just Able as their call sign? Because I don't have the call sign
It's,
sheet.
the first tank is 1-8, the second tank is 1 Bravo.
1 Bravo.
Not Bravo. 1 Baker.
Okay, gotcha. 1 Baker. So 1 Able and 1 Baker. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Though I'm not sure if Baker will be present this often, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure
On a
either.
scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we?
It's gonna be rough.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be rough.
long up. Be long up.
I need to take a piss real quick.
Well, we got 30 seconds apparently, so.
Well, I'll be done in 20.
There is an occasion of a man who wears a hat like yours, he runs around and uses iron.
I just like tracing the officer.
1 Able. This is Sunray coming over.
This is 1 Baker, Sunray, sir.
1 Baker, this is Sunray. For the person that is able to communicate with company, is that going to be 1 Baker or 1 Able? Who do I need to reach out to when sharing info? Over.
Boom. Rack. Turret turns, boom. Man.
Comms check, this is Able. Over.
1 Able, this is Sunray. Read you loud and clear. 1 Able, are both of your tanks going to stay together, or are you going to split up on this assault? I'll copy over.
This is 1 Able. We will be driving together with the infantry behind us, and then in case we take fire, we're probably going to see if we can't leap, do bounding maneuvers towards the enemy.
Cool. Less for me to get shot at.
1 Able, this is Sunray. Sounds good. I'll let you know once infantry starts to step off. Over. Are they stepping off now?
This is 1 Able, roger that. Out.
Danny, you are driving the rear.
The second one, and I'm following you guys, yep.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Fucking hua.
1 Able, this is Sunray. Looks like the infantry's stepping off. You're good to move out. Over.
I can't see anything. What the fuck?
You see this?
So turn out and then control a page until you can see over. Don't. I'm not in yet. Hold on. Control page up.
Yes.
Yeah, control page up lets you move your body up and down.
Oh, it does? What the fuck?
Yep.
That's so weird.
Alright,
I don't
so
get
better-
why driving the Brent carrier dropped to 30 FPS.
Well, the Brent carrier's cursed. I'd also hit that speed limit. That tank is going
Sunray, what do you want platoon call sign to be?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You're hitting each other.
We'll just keep it just Foxhound. You don't need a number. Just Foxhound to Sunray and Sunray to Foxhound. Over.
Copy.
The first time I drove one of these in this campaign.
Oh, you need to hit delete at a certain speed so that you can lock it, so that you don't go crazy. Always lock it around 30. Yeah, delete is the speed limiter, so that you don't go too fast.
How do I do this?
Just at a certain speed, hit delete, and it locks it from going above.
Oh, I liked it out. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. It's easier to control at a lower speed. Infantry is moving pretty well. We're kind of mixed in with the tank. Do we want to allow the tank to move ahead of the infantry, or side by side is fine? What do you want?
I mean, I intended for them to move ahead, but like...
Yeah, the infantry stepped off before the tank, so...
Yeah, well, I'm sure they'll overtake.
Yeah, they'll...
Either way, from the Italian place we're attacking is literally like there, so like...
Yeah, it's just right in front of us.
You know.
I can see it towards the north. One able, this is Sunray. When you are able to, go ahead and overtake the infantry, move ahead down the road. Let us know if you see anything. Over.
One able, this is one Baker, position ready to advance on your order.
You want the tanks to advance?
This is one able, roger that. Out.
But inform obviously that the tanks are moving ahead.
Gone.
Tell them to take it slow, there's 18 guns.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Come in, over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound, send message.
Foxhound, stay behind the tanks. Allow the get enough separation to where the tanks can react, and then move into cover where needed behind the tanks. Over. One able, this is Sunray. Maintain a slower speed when pushing out down the road, just in case known pack guns may fire at you. That way you have easier time reacting. Over.
This is one able, roger that. One Baker, this is one able. Start heading down the road. We will keep pace on the field. Over. Roger that. One able. Around.
Somewhere out there, there's an AT gun that has a name on it, and it's just gonna...
Yeah, we know it's there, we just don't know where it's at.
Well, there's 4 of them. This is a bit like playing, like, Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
And having, like, a command vehicle. I'm just kind of sitting behind them, and it's like, yes, move, advance.
Medic vehicle, kind of.
One Baker, this is one able. Hold. We have
Sighting spotted.
eyes on some sort of emplacement in town.
And some kind of emplacement in town by a wagon.
It's shooting us. They're free to engage.
When able, this is Sunray. You're free to engage whenever. Over. Looks like that is in green. Foxhound, this is Sunray. It looks like that contact is shooting from green section, or green sector. Can you get eyes on that? Over.
It is currently, Sunray, this is Foxhound. It is currently shooting at me. Over.
I see that. I see the infantry. Yeah. It's at 350 or 344 from our direction. They're moving from right to left.
Why is that ambulance answering so far?
Just in case somebody gets hurt, they can pull them back as soon as possible. That and they're just driving. You know, they drive.
They do drive. I really expected it to be like hit by AG and just detonate in front of us.
That definitely looks like either.
One able, one Baker. This is Foxhound.
We're on this area right here. So from this direction, yeah, I think that's definitely green
if you can
sector.
find that machine gun that's
firing.
suppressing us, and take care of it, please.
Roger that. We're on the lookout for it right now.
One able, this is Sunray. I believe I have eyes on it. From our position, it's 340. I would look around 10 to 11 o'clock from your position. Over.
Could you contact...
this is one able, roger that. We're trying to take out green traces coming from the town.
Ask them to politely inform us when they have cleared blue sector 1.
Blue sector?
Yeah, well, this one.
Okay. So you want the infantry to inform us when they have cleared that out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until they're in black. Once they start moving past, like getting halfway through there, and then I'll let them know. Because I don't believe we're in there yet. We're at the very outskirts.
One Baker, this is one able. We're advancing. Hold fast. One Baker, this is one able. We are holding. You guys can advance.
The tanks are doing bounding maneuvers, so one moves up at a moment, the other one moves up behind him. That machine gun fire, I believe. What the fuck? Where's my mouse? Okay, there we go. That machine gun fire, I believe, is coming from 338, 340 direction.
That was a anti-tank shot.
Do we know where that came from? Did you?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I have a hunch it's over by that church tower, but I can't prove it. I'm sure the tanks will see it before we do anyway.
Well, I'm sure the tanks are hoping that the infantry sees it before they have to.
In an ideal world.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah, it's from back here very much so.
Tank just took a hit from the left.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Are you still being suppressed, preventing maneuvers to the north? How copy, over?
Are you guys still advancing? Over. Now I've been shot.
The signalier for the
One Baker, this is
platoon
one
has
able.
been,
Roger that. We will hold fast for now.
wounded,
See if
so
we can take
we
out
don't
the
really have good
enemy
comms on
incoming
the
power
status
out.
of the platoon as they're moving up, but the tanks are maintaining a position right outside black, firing into the town.
Yeah, we're copying.
One Baker, do we have medics on call?
This is Starlight Miner. I'm a medic. Where you at?
There's one Baker Sherman with reference. Could be 214 1x159.
I would just say
SBF1.
Like,
Hey, brothers,
by
you
the
see those people
SBF2.
next to the church right there?
Where?
They're just sitting, if direction 0 from here. Right to the right of the church, there's just two NPCs, they're just crouching.
To the right of the church, two NPCs crouching.
There's a stop sign. If you come out, you can
Next
take
to where
a
that
look.
car is?
Yeah.
Oh, they've got guns, they're Germans.
Yeah, so someone should probably know about this.
Bearing 0.
Planes flying over, is that ours?
Taylor, could you
Yep.
inform the tanks that behind the car and the stop sign there is enemy infantry?
Okay, so from their position, where would they be looking? For that to be easier for them to understand.
From that tank that's nearest to us.
Yep.
They are probably bearing like
fucking shitty ass 2-power scope.
5, maybe.
Oh, maybe you can take
5.
Yeah.
Copy.
Not that far away. I mean, I could throw pop.
1 Able, 1
No, but
Baker.
they're gonna
This is
hide.
Sunray. From our
Where do you see
position,
them?
if you look towards your 5 o'clock, there is infantry next to a stop sign and red car. They're getting sights on you. See if that's possible, if that's a scouting party for the packs. Let us know if you see anything in that direction. Over.
This is 1 Able, repeat last. What did you guys see? Over.
1 Able. From the far right tank, just to the north of Sunray, to your 5 o'clock, we're seeing infantry that's crouched. They have eyes on you. See if you can see their position. They're next to a red car and stop sign. Break. Could be a scouting party for the pack guns. Be aware. Over.
That's past 400 meters.
Probably, yeah.
This kills at 500 or 600.
Oh, I don't see them anymore. They must have gotten spooked.
No, they ran behind one of the houses.
1 Baker, this is 1 Able. We're approaching the road to see if we can get eyes on previous target. Over.
Alright, they're moving to get eyes on.
We are moving onto the road as well.
That's good.
They're moving on
They're actually ahead of the
to
infantry.
the main
Coming
road.
up in a second.
You reckon we're gonna stay here for a while? Like I said about that.
Danny.
Yep.
There's so you see where our,
I don't think here's safe.
No, here is not safe.
Maybe the buildings up ahead, you can put a tent there. That way you have some
No, never
sort of
mind.
cover
Take care of.
with the walls.
Yeah, and if we're getting shot at here, I don't trust
Yeah.
that building.
What was that exploded?
I think one of the tanks took a HE round at that car.
He surrendered.
Yeah, but recently, you know, they sometimes think
Who
whether or
is
not
this
they want
man?
to surrender.
We get a teensy bit lost.
Oh, what?
Holy fuck.
Is
Oh,
it
hey,
artillery?
We get a teensy bit lost.
Wait, did you just see the exploder? Is this
deaf.
artillery?
Yeah.
Are we getting?
Could be
are we
mortars.
Then we're in mortar range. Maybe we should.
That's definitely a ranging round, though.
I don't think we're safe here at all.
Yeah, I think we should either move up.
They put him to the wall
I was
in front
looking
of
for.
us.
I'm looking for Eastman and Daniels.
Mortars will definitely reach that wall.
This is the wrong section. I have to keep looking.
A lot of machine gun fire coming
I'm
from
looking for
the
Eastman
northeast,
and Daniels.
from
Okay.
Violet
Well, there's a
or
bunch
Purple.
of guys right up there. So.
Going back up.
They're friendlies.
Yeah. I see one guy charging the enemy. Thompson.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. How far into black have y'all made it? Over.
One Baker,
Yeah, no.
2 medics.
We have no comms
One
with
able just
the
took a round
platoon
to the face.
signaler. One able took her around to the face.
Roger that. Where are you at? To the left or the right tank?
Well, for some reason, he's over on the right side with us. We're at Mark 1. That's been put down on the map at 213 by 161.
Roger that. I'm gonna be coming up.
Hearing is bad.
Alright, drop him off. How many
Yep.
we got?
Hello, Mr. Tent. Just him. Just a.
The
fracture I can't fix.
lead tank took some injuries. Needing the medics to go up. They're having them move up now.
It was out of nowhere too. Like,
That round
and then all of a sudden, just like a massive like thing. I don't
caused some casualties. I think I see the infantry, the friendlies, moving up to.
Moving up.
Is that the first building in black that they're moving up to? Right here?
Yes.
It's not going away.
Gareth, do you wanna help me do
Yeah,
that?
it's gonna be slow then.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe give them that call about 1 blue now.
Anyone here a lawyer?
Anyone here a lawyer?
No? Because wait, it's just you with Jeffers?
Just you know, wondering what the rules of war are on shooting.
What's the rules of war for
surrenderies when there is a AT standing?
When there's an AT standing behind it.
And if we end up accidentally shooting both of them.
If they accidentally shoot the surrenderies when engaging the AT gun.
1 Able, 1 Baker, this is Foxhound.
Do we have anything to tie up?
Foxhound, this is 1 Able, send message.
You can engage targets to the right.
I think we have road.
The left, over.
Foxhound's back up as far as communications. They're talking with the tanks. They're requesting that they fire into infantry. He first said right, and then he said left.
Baker. We're moving over to cover the left.
You see that farmer that's just standing
Stop.
Yeah.
1 Baker, this is 1 Able. Repeat, do you want to go to the right then,
I
or
was
what?
gonna not say anything at first, but like, we weren't allowed artillery because we might do excess damage
Right of
to
the road
town.
and keep the
And
targets
so far,
there
the tanks have,
pinned.
we were given
Foxhound
absolutely
is
no
clearing
fire
the
orders,
section
like,
to the left
avoid
of the
firing
road.
on buildings or anything. The tanks have blew up like 3 buildings in a row.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Knowledge, you're moving into Sector Black to clear out the buildings. How copy, over?
Acknowledge.
This is Starlight Minor. Where's the current presence of HQ?
Starlight Miner, this is Sunray. We're currently to the east of the aid post to the south. Over.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm not getting it. I can do it. But you have chloroform? I took 1 chloroform, yeah. So yeah, I mean you should have 1. No, but hold on. But why can I not do it? I should be the one who can.
Yeah, you should be.
Well, so far this seems seeming like a fairly successful attack.
Somewhat. The tank did take some casualties on their approach from the gun to the right.
That is unfortunate.
Oh shit, sorry, you're right. No,
Yeah, no, I can actually.
Okay. This might just like.
You did. That's why I was confused. I was like, hold up, that's not right.
Sorry, I thought I tapped.
Well, we didn't lose a tank.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna have to take.
Definitely still sounds like they're engaging stuff to the east.
Checks. You get the spawns of
Can't really see it from here though.
This is 1 Able. We've taken out a Pack 40.
Pack 40
right
taken
side
out.
of town.
Right side of town.
We're engaging
They're
other
engaging
infantry in the
other
direction.
infantry.
Let's move up.
And then we're gonna give you anesthesia 1.
When able, this is Sunray. Knowledge. You destroyed a pack gun to the east and engaging infantry in the area. Over.
We'll catch up. Ether.
Ether, yep, on it. There we go.
Opening up the wound.
Are you in the vehicle? Okay. The scroll wheel's not working, so I'm going to A-center it. There we go.
Okay, let's go.
All call sign. Sunray's moving up to the southern area near Black. Over.
Starlight Minor. I wasn't able to administer aid earlier because the tank drove away. Do we still require medical aid?
This is 1 Able. Negative. I'm good for now. I'll require your attention later. Over.
For that.
Right, let's see what the situation is.
I see one able. They're to the northeast of us.
Oh, I see one of the machine gun positions. That's dead.
One able, this is Sunray. I have eyes on you to our northeast. Don't push too far to purple. without infantry support. Over.
I'm jolly well impressed with the fighting power of our men.
This is 1 Able, roger that. We are holding fast. Let us know if you want us to come further left again. Over.
You want 1 Able, who is to our northeast, to come more left, because they're currently over here.
Yeah, they're pulling quite far away. I think the infantry are around here, so it might be worth
Having them sit
covering
here?
some of these. Yeah, have them cover these 2 streets.
Copy. 1 Able, this is Sunray. Coming over.
Sunray, this is 1 Able. Send message.
Nice shot.
1 Able, Sunray is wanting you to maintain observation on the roads to the west and east of Orange. If you can move to the south of Orange and Purple, to the east of Black. Over.
Sunray, this is 1 Able, roger that. Is that not 1 Baker's location?
1 Baker, this is Sunray. Are you to the west of Black, or are you to the northeast of Black? How copy? Over. Oof. 1 Able just took a hit from something.
Has it resulted in a casualty?
It's a pack gun firing at him.
Tell them to pull back, move towards the...
1 Able, looks like a pack gun's got you locked in. Move back towards Black into cover.
Get them away from that pack gun.
One Baker, this is Sunray. Come in. Over.
Sunray, this is 1 Able. We have been taken out as well. We're heading back for staging area. Over.
Is that on where HQ is?
1 Able, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. Over.
What?
Does
It's HQ.
that know where HQ section is?
I believe you are located somewhere over this side.
1 Able, that tank over there is having to go back to the staging area. They got hurt bad. They need repairs.
Okay. They're in Green 1, which is located...
1 Baker, sounds like they're
Just
to the
over there.
northwest of us.
Okay, thank you.
I think 1 Baker is probably over here between green and black.
Yeah.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Have you moved into blue yet? Over. I can see some infantry over there. I think that's the starting buildings.
Sunray, this is Foxhound 8. This is Foxhound, over.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Have y'all began to move into blue or green yet? How copy? Over.
Right now, over.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Have y'all began to move into green or blue yet? How copy? Over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound. We're pushing into blue right now, over.
They're pushing into... Oh my god, you ran off. Harrison, they're pushing into blue. I think they're also touching into green because they're updating the map.
Have you let them know to tell me when blue 1 is secure?
That's something I forgot. Let me tell them now. Foxhound, this is Sunray. Send a report once you have secured blue. Over.
Foxhound copies.
One Baker is not communicating on the radio. I'm not sure if their guys heard who was talking earlier, but Foxhound, this is Sunray. Do you have eyes on 1 Baker? They should be between green and black. How copy? Over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound. I'm moving attack. Over. Foxhound confirms 1 Baker is between green and black. Over.
Okay, so we have a tank between green and black right here, watching the road.
Okay, that's good. when Abel gets back, have Abel fall probably here-ish so that they're watching these two streets.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. Over. I think they can hear us from here. Let me attempt. One Able. This is Sunray. Come in, over. No, they're too far.
Oh, weegaboo. Hello.
Hello.
The infantry moved up very far.
The infantry have moved into blue and green. They're
Okay,
over
fair
here.
enough. I'll drive this up a little bit more. Come back in. I'll drive you a bit further up.
Okay.
Captured about a quarter of the
Oh,
town.
there we go. I'm in the front.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Now we do need to remember that somewhere in purple, the tank was being hit by a pack gun. So somewhere in this area, there's still one up.
Well, it should be easy if we have the infantry keep up their progress.
What war
and
is?
sweep round.
What was that?
No, nothing. Never mind. Never mind.
Do I know what war is?
I said, is this what war is? I'm
This-
just stared down a scope at an empty road.
Yep.
You got to shoot one dude.
It's true. More than most people get.
I was gonna say, consider yourself lucky. I haven't hit anything with my.
I'm not even
revolver
gonna
yet.
attempt to shoot. Something about shooting in this environment
Does
just
something to a man.
pisses me off because I miss so much.
Do some marksman courses.
Nah.
That practice up.
I'll find other things to do. Make myself
Okay.
useful in other places.
That's why you're a radio operator. I see. Go with the radio.
To be fair, you shoot people with a rifle.
I-
you could call
oh,
it a plane to pump on.
Me.
True.
Feels weird to look at the map and see all the X's, and not have anybody tell me. Foxhound, this is Sunray. Have y'all moved
Feels
into
like we're
yellow?
making progress.
How copy, over?
That's the fucking medics. I want to go get into a sniper tower and see what I can see, but I'll know I'll die, so I don't.
If you don't hurt yourself, you can try getting on top of the buildings or second floor and see if you can get eyes on anything.
Sunray,
What'd you say, sorry?
Foxhound, over.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Send, over.
We have cleared yellow at this time, over.
Make it off the road.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. I'm seeing the progress on the map. Have y'all cleared out blue yet? How copy, over?
I love you.
Foxhound, we've cleared blue, over.
Alright, they've cleared blue. They're moving on to white and red.
Okay, let's go take over blue one.
Blue one. And I am in.
I forget how it fucking works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the.
To all call signs, this is Sunray. We're gonna move up to blue 1 for our company area. Break. Foxhound, how are you doing on ammunition and medical supplies? Are you needing to be resupplied? How copy, over?
Sunray, this is Starlight.
I'm sorry.
Starlight, this is Sunray. Send, over.
I got word that
Careful.
there's Germans on the road.
Careful, careful, careful.
Right, from where we came from.
There are Germans to the right of where you came from. Are you talking about in blue? Sorry, break. Correction. Are you talking about purple and orange area? How copy, over?
Minor, can you confirm that? Yes, that is correct.
Alright.
Can't.
Acknowledged. I'll pass that along.
I'm getting in this building and taking it.
Yep.
Do we have a medics
Sound.
here?
We are green on supplies at the moment.
We are back in the fight. We're heading towards the engagement. Over.
Bucks on the Sunray, acknowledged on good green on supplies, break. Starlight, if you're needing to make any maneuvers, I would try going between green and black on that road to make your way up and down if needed. Over.
Andre, I am colorblind. I will see if I can figure out which one's green.
Starlight, this is Sunray, acknowledged. Over. Alright.
Hey, where the fuck did he go?
I don't know. I was looking at the map talking.
God damn it. Hey, when you find him, just don't forget that I'm up here.
Okay. Hey, I found him.
I'm here.
I did. Have we got a medic nearby? I've got a fractured leg.
Yes, they're just outside.
Yep.
Sergeant, I want you to know you're doing a fantastic job.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
After you, sir. You have a...
One able. This is Sunray. Come in over.
Sunray, this is 1 able. Send message over.
Can you do me a favour? Can you just...
One able, this is Sunray. If you can get eyes on the road between orange and purple to maintain observation down the road, set up somewhere to the east of black, break. One Baker, if you can set up to the north of blue, watching between red and orange to the northeast, that would be good for allowing the infantry to move past y'all. Over.
Copy that. Currently, 1 Baker is at the F of Fontanasora.
One Baker, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. Don't push too far from infantry support, but you're doing good. Over.
Oh, we are with infantry, Sunray.
Oh fuck, we're clearing out this fucking town super fast. One Baker, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. We're blitzkrieging the Germans. Over.
Sergeant Frederick Daniels is over.
Yeah.
Repeat last. Over.
Does
Hey,
anyone
we
know
got
where
prisoner.
Sergeant Frederick Daniels is?
I can
Over.
find where there was no one at the 8 post, he's going here.
Bucks, Hound, this is Sunray. He's with HQ right now. Over.
See that you're now the platoon leader. I am going back to get some aid.
Alright, yeah, we actually have
the platoon is just kind of. Can you remember?
Oh, you need
the town at the moment.
Your radio man's looking for you.
medical help, Buxley.
What's that?
You need medical
Yeah.
help.
Yep.
I was trying to tell you.
Okay, alright.
He just ran up with the prisoner.
Clear in, do what you see fit. I'll be back.
Sunray, this is 1 able.
One
we
able's
just,
reporting.
had a bunch of infantry take
Infantry
a huge giant hit,
take a huge
in
hit
front of us at the sandbag position.
at the sandbag position.
Just follow Mr. Livier.
Spell I'm trying to. Where is the sandbag?
Surgery? We can,
Hold on. I'm ready for grid reference.
Send. Over.
1, 3.
Together again.
Back together.
1. What is this? 163. Acknowledge.
Your name is Spitfire.
Sorry, the first one started with
Yes.
1?
I gotta turn you out.
Clear comms. Clear comms. Over.
163.
We're almost done clearing this half of the town. I have an Italian sergeant here for you.
One able. This is Sunray. Send figures before 163 for the grid. Over.
2, 1, 3, 1, 6, 3.
Do you speak English?
I didn't try.
Acknowledged. Over. Hey, we have a lot of infantry that got injured at 213 163. The somewhere over here and in orange. Thanks over reporting that.
At 60 seconds, you give another one.
The medics look preoccupied.
So you give him another one.
I'm gonna go see what's up.
60 seconds. You should be enough. I'll be done after.
Thomas, are you the one on the radio or is it Dean?
We're both on the radio.
Okay.
He's Starlight Minor, I'm Starlight.
Starlight Minor,
Okay,
this
what
is
do we get?
Sunray. If you're able to send any medics, break.
Yeah.
Is it medics for this, or is it?
For what do you need?
Okay, 1 second. I apologize. It's me having a fucking stupid moment.
Anyway,
Alright, Starlight minus Sunrise, sorry about that. If you're able to send any medics up to Orange to pull back any of the injured soldiers, send them up now, over. One Able, one Baker. If you can maintain suppression on the infantry in purple, allowing any of the friendlies to move back from Orange, do so now. Move up to the north, over.
Yes, the news, Taylor.
I just gave it to you.
Alright, so infantry are basically blitzkrieg the Germans. They are pushing through all these sectors pretty fast. Tanks are pretty much here and here somewhere as far as their current position. A lot of injuries just happened in Orange. They're needing medics up there. I'm having the tanks maintain observations on the road so that the infantry can be pulled back if any major injuries are needed to be fixed over here. We haven't, I don't know if we have anybody in purple, but definitely we're pushing through this town pretty fast.
That's gonna determine how much you're gonna throw up on us. You with us?
I am.
What did you get for breakfast? Because whatever went down was gonna come right back up.
Taking some shots from the northwest. From the big town to the north.
Catania?
Okay, come here.
Yeah.
Sure, we don't need to know. What we do need from you, Buckley, is we need you to count up from 1 and just keep going, and while we give you the anesthesia.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the map. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
I'm going in.
4.
Give him the ether.
Just gave him.
Start the countdown.
Yep.
And do the airways. Opening up.
One Able, this is Sunray, come in, over.
Exposing the fracture. Phone's needs me right
Sunray, this is one Able, send message.
One Able, this is Sunray. Earlier you were being attacked by a pack gun somewhere in purple. Do you know where that position was? Or do you have eyes on that at all? How copy, over?
Sunray, this is one Able, negative. We got hit by a anti-tank grenade thrown by a very brave German, over.
Okay, we're not gonna need a second one, I think.
One Able is Sunray, acknowledged, over.
Should be done before.
Window now, so I can't go there.
Just
10 seconds.
Yeah, check his blood pressure and pulse.
What building are we at? Oh, there it is. 1.
Yeah, we're at 1. Right, we're
there's a machine gun. Where are we putting the wall? So
He should be up there.
Anywhere.
Can I keep him?
I assume
How are you feeling?
Okay. I was thinking it's probably from the town, from maybe the building.
Well, there's a guy, like, literally right
Starlight, this is Foxhound, over.
My rifle to be effective.
Starlight, I read you.
Okay, so there's infantry on the buildings up here.
The south
He's
side
not the one
of the
shooting, there's a machine gun.
pillar of smoke, over.
You need to go to the south side, the medics.
Sending one medic to the south side now, copy.
You heard me?
One Baker, can you get eyes to the northwest of the town? I think we're taking fire from break. Somewhere in grid 209167. There's possible infantry closer, somewhere about 200 meters to the northwest of the town that we're taking. Over.
That me done?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yes,
Sunray
you should be okay. Unless you do you have any problems breathing?
Okay.
Any pain?
One Baker, this is Sunray. Can you get eyes to the town to the northwest? We have fire coming in from that direction. Either 200 meters outside the town we're in, or from the town to the north. Over.
I believe so.
I think he's good.
Copy. Is that a machine gun chance you're taking fire from?
Injured? Yes,
Now,
he is. He's
I was
bleeding to death
politely
right in front of your right. You're not
informed
bad.
by-
Oh, wonderful.
Affirmative. It's the machine gun firing from the northwest somewhere. Over.
If we don't count
Alright, at least.
Roger that. It's the same one that shot me.
See if it was worth it.
We don't know where he is.
I've got
I'm-
one.
We tried looking for him for about 5 minutes.
Now he won't.
I think if we just charge down this road
Alright.
and use the road to
I
our
gotta take him with
advantage.
me
He doesn't have
everywhere.
a
On that,
so
one Baker is going to be pulling back to the expedition. I've been shot so many times I can't walk anymore.
Bandit, like handcuff him or something.
oh yeah, I can do that.
Alright. I have a mission for you. Can you go somewhere in red, see if you can find a 2-story building or such, and see if you can get eyes on that position for the machine gun? as much safe as you can. Yeah.
Facing this direction rather than that
direction. One Baker is needing to pull back to the staging area. They've been hit so many times that they can barely move.
Feed him and clean him.
It's better cover that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom and I are not gonna do it.
Come here, I'm gonna give you a bad.
Put him with the other one.
Okay.
Harrison. One of the tanks is having to pull back to the staging area because they've been hit too many times.
That's fine.
I sent Archer to go see if he can find the machine gun's position that's firing at us from the northwest.
Okay, this guy here
Yeah, so as I just said,
They don't seem to want to talk to each other.
our next plan is to move along this road.
Also, where did
clear this town? Up and then in through here, use the buildings as cover.
Okay, so we're going to be pushing west to this crossroads and then moving up the road.
Okay, so
Pretty much set. I'm gonna check your blood pressure, make sure you're not.
Is this one Baker or one Able?
One Baker. One Baker.
Gotcha.
This is bad.
EE camp.
You have an MG42
Nah, that's fair.
and a PI.
I understand.
What do you want from me?
Kind of a breakdown. We're going to be moving to the west to this crossroads area as a staging point to push northeast into the town.
But that's
You're not allowed to
capture this.
After we capture this, yeah.
William, old boy. Hello.
What do you need? You need.
One Able. This is Sunray. Can I get a status update on your tank? How are you doing? Over.
Sunray, this is one Able. We are currently located to the north of Yellow Sector, looking into Catania. Over.
You're in severe pain. Have you taken any morphine recently, Senator?
I mean, not recently.
One Able. This is Sunray. Acknowledged. Foxhound. This is Sunray. What's your status? Over.
About half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago? That should be just enough. Alright, I'm gonna give you
Sunray,
a
this is Foxhound.
But if you feel woozy,
Pushing through the town, clearing buildings.
come right back.
Sections are all separated, clearing different sectors.
Any moment now. Not just in, no way.
Foxhound. This is Sunray. Acknowledged. Once you've cleared out Sector Yellow and the sector to the east of that, we're going to regroup in the center of the town. We're going to be moving west. You're going to get a debrief for your leader, break, at the company HQ area. Over.
Alright, boys, I'm in fighting strength.
What did you say? I don't have
Sunray, say again, over.
why?
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Once you've cleared out Sector Yellow and the sector to the east of that, we're going to regroup back in the center of town. Break. You're going to get a debrief for your platoon lead at the company HQ area. Break. To advise them now, once we clear out this town, we're going to be moving west to staging area. Break. And then to move northeast to the town to the northwest. Over.
I've given myself morphine.
Use the ambulance to come back.
Sorry?
Use the ambulance to come here, it's just like a spawn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, go check it out.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Let's not all run the same direction. All call signs. Get into cover. We're taking artillery fire. Over. How kind of you to bring them inside.
Well, you know.
Sunray, this is one Baker. We are engaging said machine gunner to the northwest.
I'm gonna take chloroform and money as well.
Harrison, the tank to that tank. He has eyes on the machine gunner to the northwest. He's engaging.
How many seconds was it? 40?
60.
The infantry that was reported.
The machine gun.
Nice.
Sunray, one Baker.
Do you have approximate location where that's shooting from?
He's like here.
Oh, he's all the way up here? Holy fuck.
Yeah, so I'm looking at, I'm from there, looking.
One Baker, this is one Able. Good job on that target. Out.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
One bigger. This is Sunray.
Yes, sir. There's two
Good fire on that target. If you see any more infantry popping their heads up in that town on the southeast of it, just engage it. Over.
It is. If you come out of here and then go down here, at the fort, go this way.
Checking hard rate.
And it is literally straight down there.
All the tanks, they see anything else pop up over here, just fucking shoot it.
Yeah, honestly, it's a free fire zone.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. If you're referring to the same.
Oh, the infantry are guys. They have cleared out the majority of the sectors here. They're in yellow. I told them to clear out this sector over here as well and then regroup here to get a debrief before we move out to the staging area over here. One of our tanks is here. The other one is, I believe, right here.
Okay.
I think that's where that is.
Could you inform them to leave one, or to have one squad move to point 3, just to hold that kind of position, while we debrief the rest of them?
Okay. Do you want them to do that after they cleared out the area over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also already
yeah.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Come in over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound. Send message.
We might have a case.
Foxhound, once you have cleared out yellow and the sector to the east of that, when you move back to the center of town west, have one sector break. One section move to point 3 to get eyes to the west. Over.
Heart rate 41.
Copy that. Out.
I'll be moving up to the front.
Okay, no, yeah, no.
Alright, they acknowledged. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're just giving them free shots by just standing out here in the open.
Yeah,
so yeah, one tank's here, one tank somewhere over here he moved. They're still clearing out yellow in this area. Actually, they just updated the map. Most of the infantry is on the east side of this town, and yellow, and this other one I think was blue. They are.
I'll go to the east. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good luck.
Thank you. We'll need it.
Do we have one person in here?
I might die of dehydration before this mission ends.
Did you get rid of your canteen?
No, I just don't have one.
Gotcha. You want
but
mine?
I can check whether my hands are warm.
I drank a little of mine. Gonna have a little bit of my backwash. There you go.
Yeah, because they renamed it because the fucking real.
Oh, okay, right.
So there's two different atropines, two completely different things.
Wait, what? They have the same name?
Yes.
It's not MRE.
Hmm?
Your backwash.
No.
Section right here.
I haven't seen any infantry.
Yeah, right now I know one section got fucked up pretty bad. Another section is down in blue, finish up clearing. But I'm missing one.
Trumpet of Doom.
The trumpet of means I gotta go.
Oh, hello.
The Trumpet of Doom.
Yep. So the town's been cleared.
Catania will be ours.
Yep.
We shall strike them with an iron fist. Maybe.
Tanks near the church, firing to the northwest for one of them. Once we have the infantry getting ready to move.
Okay.
1 second. Oops. I was super zoomed in. Once we get the infantry moved back over here, do you want the tanks to go ahead and start moving out, or do you want to wait for everybody to be ready?
Wait until the infantry
Okay, gotcha.
in behind.
You want the tanks to start moving to the west now that the infantry's moving back to us?
Yeah, if they can position themselves on either side of the road.
Gotcha.
Or even on the road.
One able. This is Sunray. Come in, over.
This is Sunray Major. Come in, over.
Sunray Major, this is Sunray. Send, over.
We have received 2 Italian POWs back at HQ, and we have managed to extract some information from them. Over.
Sunray Major, this is Sunray. Acknowledged intel from the 2 POWs. Send, over.
They have reported that they have Germans and Italians have a total of 3 anti-tank guns in the area. One of them has been destroyed already. Over.
Sunray Major, this is Sunray. Acknowledged one of the AT guns has been destroyed. There was a total of 3, but now only 2 operational. Over.
That's affirmative. Out.
Alright, there's 2 AT guns to the... Where is he? There you are. There's 2 AT guns to the north. There was a total of 3, but one of them got knocked out.
Anyone there? Nope. Was there an ambulance left there or not?
One able. This is Sunray. Come in, over.
Oh, wait, okay. I didn't hear over the radio because of the radio.
There were 3 Bedfords, one was maybe an ambulance.
No, but like an ambulance is big. Like a truck. You didn't see that?
Yeah, there were 3 big Bedford trucks.
Okay.
One Baker. This is Sunray. Come in, over.
Did Fons just join and leave?
Could you do me a favour, Danny? Could you start unloading some of the crates in the back of the friends?
Text him if you can.
I have no comms with the tanks. Might need to send the infantry to run up with, and then talk to the tanks, tell them to move to the west. Danny, I have another mission for you. Can you run up to the tanks, use the infantry phone, let them know they need to go to the west? Yeah, put a marker down so it's easier for them to know.
Hello, Sunray, this is one able.
Wait,
what's the
they're
situation?
responding.
Is the infantry moving up? Over.
One able, this is Sunray. We're going to be staging to the west. We're wanting the tanks to be moved to a staging area at point T on either side of the road. Once the infantry is ready, we're going to move west. Over.
This is one able, roger that. Out.
Hey, a round just landed near us. I'm going inside. How was that? Oh, never mind. I thought that smoke was coming, like, going down to this direction. It took a second before I realized it was going up. Have you talked with Pugsley yet about the plan?
What about the upcoming plan?
Yeah. Okay, so the infantry's already aware that.
Hello, Sunray. This is one able. We are heading west for the
tanks are moving west
assembly point.
for the assembly point.
He said, I intend to.
Okay. Do we know if we still have... Are they still clearing out things over here, or are they moving west yet? When you ran over a moment ago and talked to you? Okay. Foxhound. This is Sunray. Come in, over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound. Send message.
Foxhound, let Sunray know once you've cleared out the far east side of town and when you begin to move west to the assembly point at point T. Over.
Copy that. We have cleared the eastern part of town. We're trying to move towards Company HQ at this time. Over.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. Let the your infantry come over to Company HQ to get resupplied as well before we start to move out to the next town. Over.
Copy. we're trying to gather up all sections at Company HQ to regroup and reorganize. Over.
Clock sound summary. Acknowledged. Over. Hey, where's the Shit. How are y'all doing? You okay?
We can bring you back if you go down, but you can bring us back.
Okay, yeah. Resupplies here. Where's what? What are you looking for?
The officer.
He was to the north of this building a moment ago. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where's that fucking machine gun? The boxes are unloaded. Well, most of them are. I didn't unload the small ones. Could have taken quite a lot.
1 Baker, this is 1 Able. We're taking fire from 330.
330
we're gonna
from
head
tank's position.
slowly down the road.
1 Able, 1 Baker. This is an enemy machine gun. If the infantry come up on this, they're gonna get railed. We need to deal with it.
Do you want me to let the tanks move slightly to the west of Point T, because they're seeing machine gun fire, and they're saying that the machine gun needs to be taken out before infantry can move out.
Yes, to destroy the machine gun, but the second it's dealt with, return to the position.
Copy.
Enemy armored car spotted.
Enemy armored car spotted south of the town.
Catania.
Water ammo? We fired like 2 rounds.
What have you attack the next time?
This is Sunray. Knowledge there's a armored car to the south of the town to the northwest. Break. Once that armored car has been dealt with and the machine gun, the tanks need to move back to Point T to provide cover for the infantry as we move out. Break. You're free to move out from Point T right now to deal with that. Over.
Did you say shoot the civilian?
Why is this man in a car?
Sunray, this is 1 Able. Do you read? Over.
1 Able, this is Sunray. I read you. Send. Over.
Get smoke along that white.
Sunray, this is 1 Able. We are currently held up at position Point T, or just due west of it, overlooking the approach to the rally point. Over.
1 Able, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. Has that armored car been taken care of yet? Over.
When do you want to do when? That's my time.
Negative.
I can only tell you when.
Still looking.
1 Baker, this is Sunray. Acknowledged. Yeah, you're free to move out from Point T to deal with that, but once that armored car has been dealt with, move back to Point T. Over.
Who's in charge of the logistics here? That means you're going to move in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
I was earlier, so I'll take charge.
Ammunition at the back of the house. If anyone needs
Yeah, back at the house. South from this building is where the boxes for ammo is, if you need it.
1 Able. We have sighted the
They have sighted the armored car.
approximately direction 350.
350 from Point T.
Copy. There are multiple armored cars.
Multiple armored cars. Multiple. This is Sunray. Acknowledge multiple armored cars to the west of Point T from 350 direction. How copy, over?
Wonderful. With the AT guys to do.
I think they're busy shooting the damn thing, so that I'm not gonna hone in on them for not communicating.
Do me a favour.
Be ready in 5 minutes.
You start getting the section leaders to me. Just run around, just get the section leaders.
It's an odd place to put a stop sign.
To me out here.
Section leader is Fort Buckley. Just had the wall.
Don't you think? That's an odd place to put a stop. I could understand right here, but on somebody's property.
Does my house come with the stop sign?
Am I being compensated for putting a stop sign on my... Yeah.
Section leaders, double time.
Section leaders over here.
Yes. Alright, Motor Squad.
Who's asking for HQ?
Central over there.
I just need squad leaders, I don't need anybody else. Everybody else gave me arm. This way you've got all the medical equipment, got everything that you need. Another assault to carry what you can.
Sometimes you just slide forward, and it's very disturbing.
I've learned how to move without making
Yeah.
Look for the pet Italian.
Hey, I like the tanks are actively involved in like full-blown gunfight.
Yeah, they're
And we're just like, okay, everybody, some ammo.
I mean, it's very important that the people get resupplied before moving out to another town.
Tally AC 300 we're on time limit.
That's artillery.
It is.
I think the artillery's aiming for our tanks.
Are you there, Chadwick? How many grenades do you think we can pass?
If the plan is to move to the town up here, I would say probably should go ahead and start breaking into sectors, color-coded, so that people know where to start
we're gonna
moving.
come across here from
Imagine if you pass a grenade to the prisoner.
I was thinking about it.
But they'll break this all down into the same stuff that they did here.
Yeah.
Shit. Fairly quickly.
Are we headed to Catania today?
We are, yeah.
Yeah. Pugs.
We're ever gonna get
I'd say probably right now is a good time if you want to start breaking that first half of it down into sectors, like you did here, so people know where they should go.
I'm gonna do it. Well, I was going to, but we kind of just worked well at the start, and then I lost control pretty much thereafter. I think I'm gonna lose control straight away. Just with the amount of buildings in it. So
Gotcha.
Down a little bit up on that one.
Okay.
So this is a hasty brief. Basically, we're moving out of the company HQ here. Yeah, we're here. We're going to come out here and move towards point T, at which point we're going to move along this MSR up to this T junction, and then move right and start engaging Catania from the southwest, moving along this MSR. I'm going to just try and break it down. I'm going to have one section take the left hand side, one section take the right hand side, and I'm going to have a third section in reserve. I'll leave that to you, Sergeant, on who needs to have an assault or whatever.
We have. Do not take
What?
it on.
Oh no. Oh no.
What are you up to?
He beat his
Anyway,
ass.
I'm gonna go beat up Germans.
Alright.
Yep. One Baker, this is one able, negative, not that we're aware of. Over.
Right, he's gonna manage to beat up every single German. He's gonna take in a deep.
What do we do about damages to our vehicles? Oh, shit, I see the armored car. It's on your right, 3 o'clock.
Okay, they're still engaging the armored car. They have questions regarding what they're going to do about vehicle damage, because they
It's moving farther right. It should be around about your.
they got fairly hurt from that engagement. One of the tanks has some vehicle damage.
Is it serious?
One able, this is Sunray. Come in over.
Sunray, this is one able. Send message.
One able. How serious is the injuries to the armored vehicle break?
Come on, fellas.
Do you need to pull back to the supply area for repairs? How copy over?
I got the
Sunray, this is one able. I think one Baker is struggling with ammunition storage. So yes, over.
One able. This is Sunray. Acknowledged. Over. Hey, one of the tanks does need to pull back to the supply area. They have very bad injuries to the
we have a rearmament column there. Over.
He just like
It's hard to communicate when I have two people talking in my ear. Okay.
Roger that.
So one of the tanks definitely got badly injured. They're needing to pull back to the supply area down south to get repaired and resupplied. So we're gonna be pushing out with one tank, or we have to wait until that tank comes back out.
With the one tank, we don't have the time.
Gotcha.
tell the other tank that's going back to double time it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the...
One Baker, this is Sunray coming over.
This, you know...
One Able coming over.
Sunray, this is one Able. We are responding to enemy vehicle on right.
One Able, this is Sunray acknowledged. Out.
Roger.
Pushing down the road.
First section, move up.
Taylor, come with. We're gonna go find Danny.
Okay.
Did you nail, dude?
Nice. I'm gonna talk to the tank. Which tank is this? Is this one Baker or one Able?
Baker.
Okay. One Baker, if you're needing to repair the tank or get resupplied from the, you're fine?
Yeah, I know. We've been told like...
try to be proactive. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Sunray, this is one Able. We have taken out armored car on the eastern side of town.
Over. In the grave as possible before we get there.
One Able, this is Sunray, acknowledged. Over.
Oh, you can make it work.
Hey, there's a armored car that was pushing on the east side of town that one Able had to go deal with.
Okay, that's fine.
One Baker said they're fine. They said they've been told 5 minutes ago that about stuff. So.
Squad right there, sir.
I wish the infantry that's going out to the northwest side of town would stop before they run straight into a machine gun.
They have enemy infantry on the far side of the field.
Foxhound, this is Sunray, come in over.
Around where the gas station mark is.
Oh, I hit him! I'm literally the green British sniper.
If Danny leaves any of them alive, that is.
Foxhound, this is Sunray, come in over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound. Send message over.
Foxhound, do not push out from point T until the tanks are ready. Break. Machine gun positions, infantry positions to the west will be a problem without tank support. Over.
Be advised, you've already pushed past point T. Over.
Jesus Christ. Foxhound, this is Sunray. Do not push any further out from point T. Break. You're gonna need tank support. We just lost one tank. We're gonna need the tank from the east to move west. Over. One Able. Once you have dealt with that, oh, I see you. Break. Yeah, one Able. Go push to the west to point T so that the infantry have tank support when they're moving out. Over.
Sunray, this is one Able. Roger that. We're heading west. Over.
I don't know, because they're not talking. But I think they just magically got a new tank, so I don't think we need to really worry about it. Our infantry immediately started pushing out from point T without tank support down the road. So I told them to not push any further past T without tank support.
The tank's in position, they can move now. Make use of the smoke where they can.
One Able, one Baker, this is Sunray. If you're able to start moving out from point T, go ahead. Move west, over.
Wow, this rifle doesn't kill past this far out. Well, he's dead down again. That motherfucker, I'm zeroed on, dude.
Nice.
Get back up again.
1 Baker, this is 1 Able. Let us know when you want us to move up. Over.
Have you got earplugs in your tank?
1 Baker, this is 1 Able. Roger that. We have earplugs. Over.
You're getting 30 seconds.
I need more bandages. Fucking Kermit, the icon of greed.
Or ammunition and stuff.
1 Baker, 1 Able. Would you mind coming over here with your tanks and we can get some earplugs? Since our tank blew up after being rammed by airplanes.
Might have been a misunderstanding when I was in charge
1
of
Baker,
ammo
this
for
is 1 Able. Roger that. We will get on it. Over.
So the tanks are bounding out from point T. The tank Baker that got destroyed from somebody ramming them. They're needing earplugs, so they have 1 tank coming up to them to supply them with earplugs. I believe the infantry is following the tanks.
Okay, that's fine.
Buck Sound, this is Sunray. Come in over.
Sunray, sun message.
Hi.
Fox Sound, have you began to push out from point T behind the tanks? How copy over?
Will you just stand?
Affirmative, Foxhound is pushing right now.
Fox Sound is Sunray. Acknowledged. I'm passing that along. Over.
Oh.
Alright, so the infantry have begun to push
1
out
Baker,
behind the
this is
tanks.
1 Able. We're parked at your location. Over.
Hello? There we go. Sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't just standing staring at you. I was asking how you're enjoying Platoon Command.
Sure. Sure you were.
Well, Company Command, yeah, whatever it is. Commanding everybody this time.
I don't know. It's weird because there's only 1 platoon, so I'm kind of just like...
that's here's the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, very small.
It's like I'm playing big platoon command rather than company command.
Oh yeah, Gus. Yeah, it's weird seeing you this far back constantly. Usually quite up front.
I feel like it's going quite well.
No,
It's going well. I
really
think
well.
1 Baker is having a little frustration kind of moments with the event, but I think overall it's going well.
No, yeah.
The server hasn't crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think I should move the office, the medical car right up
from
here?
what I know of, but
Or are we
otherwise
still in danger?
Really
I
well.
would wait till we've cleared this road and then we'll set up a position here.
I am going to go to the
where's
front
here?
line. Hope
This
for death.
corner.
Oh, how do we feel about requisitioning civilian vehicles for the use of medical?
Fox Sound, this is
Not
Sunray.
good,
Come in
don't
over.
do it. No bad.
Sunray, this is
Okay,
Foxhound, sun message.
So not when an officer is watching. Yes.
I mean, I would say...
Fox Sound, once the area, the T intersection has been secured, let us know. We'll move up command and medical. Over.
But if it's alone, they might fire upon you for the lulls.
Copy that.
He's trying to find ways to
So you're telling
1 Baker, this is 1 Able. We got our gun disabled by a armored
Gun
car
got disabled by armored
down the
car
road in the T intersection
1
where we're
Able.
headed. Over.
To the, from the T intersection when they're headed.
Okay.
They're probably going to pull back for
In your
repairs.
backpack, I've got
Let's
a
get Danny
medical aid.
to start.
Is it a grenade? Because I already have like 5.
Is he still up here?
Why did you just use it?
Alright, let's let him know.
Multiple velocity is way low.
How many have you got?
He's like in his sniper's nest.
4.
Nice.
Another fucker running, but muzzle velocity is too low for me to actually hit him.
We're going to have to start packing up in a moment to get ready to move west.
Sure he was a medic. I'm like 80% sure that was a medic.
It's hard to tell from this far away, you know?
Right, yep. Yeah.
I can't tell.
I can't see.
I think in the next 2 minutes we're gonna start packing up the boxes in HQ and get ready to move to the west to a new area.
Cool. No, he's gone.
1 Baker, 2 call signs, armored car destroyed.
Come on, Danny, pack it up. Let's go.
1 Baker, this is Sunray, acknowledged.
Yes,
Over.
sir.
Baker managed to knock out the armored car that damaged 1 Abel's
That what was
gun.
shooting at me?
Do you know if it's safe to move up that road or not?
No, Foxhound hasn't reported that the area is secured yet.
Okay.
I
We'll
think
move to the edge of it.
I think the tanks are being engaged by something at that. Holy fuck, Rings Rust. The sun
That's
gets
why
so
it's
much brighter.
Not personal.
You know, with the way that the suppression for this, it's like a nuke just went off.
Yeah, it is. It gets really bright. It's
Really
weird.
bright.
Why is there just some fire?
Here, let me help you. Want to grab one of the
I'll
boxes?
shoot him, sir. Give me the word. Apparently I'm already a war criminal, so I'm like, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Do you need help loading crates?
Yes, please.
Sure.
You can
Where are
just
we
get this
loading them?
little one.
Alright.
This back here, right here.
I'm gonna go around you, so I don't
Yeah, which
somehow
one? This one?
kill you with a box.
I got ammo.
One able, one Baker. Go sit rep on your repair. We're gonna be
So
holding
are we
here.
heading out? Is that it?
One Baker, this is one able. We're taking machine gun fire from due north. I'm currently bleeding, but we're back in action, over.
Okay, are we heading out now?
We're gonna move to the edge of the road, like at point T. We'll kind of view how it is, and then if it's safe, we'll go. If not,
We drive? Am I following you guys?
yeah.
Let's only move one vehicle at a time out of this tight area, so we don't. Okay. Yep. There you go.
Don't worry, I'm professional.
I'd say going through this might be too tight.
Nah, it's fine. You can make it.
All right.
Here we go. See?
Yeah, when you take down a wall, yeah, you can make it.
I told you we'd fit. It's not.
That's fair. That's fair.
I never said how we'd fit.
All call signs. Company and medical is going to start staging at point T. Foxhound, just let us know once it's clear. Over.
Copy that.
You can actually see down the road. Look.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That is only right there, though. That's the first set of buildings. So it's about what we can see right now is halfway.
Press D1.
Yeah.
Ready. Good amount of kills this off.
I told you you get to shoot at stuff. What's the status of the two tanks?
One of the tanks finally got repairs. They had an injured person. I'm guessing they're probably getting treated by the medics, or.
Yeah, I just saw the medical brain carrier go all the way around to the left. So they're going somewhere. We can ask them though. They have an idea.
Yeah. Looks like the tanks are starting to move out.
One Baker.
Oh, they're next to the ambulance, so yeah, I bet they're getting healed.
Yeah.
If one able wants to take the Silla side.
Yeah, they're communicating with each other on the radio right now. So I'm guessing they probably got healed and are getting ready to start moving out. That was very close.
Yeah, he's firing right next to the ambulance.
Let's go take control of that construction site.
Okay.
And then Danny can use his sniper.
Alright, man.
I'm currently sitting next to the 4 remaining living members of 9-2. Apparently they're all dead.
The 4 remaining living members of 9-2. Isn't that the airborne? This is Sunray. Are you referring to the airborne platoon? 9-2? How copy over?
9-2. I just platoon 9-2.
Platoon 9-2.
They're saying no, but they're all down. minus like 3 of them.
This is Sunray acknowledged. HQ and medical have moved up to the tanks. We'll run over and see what's going on with that. Out.
So we have men.
One Baker is currently sitting on the road.
Let's move up.
Down squad is next to us.
Down squad is next to them.
Just the man I need to see.
Is it still only CPR?
Dean.
Yeah.
Yes?
I'll do CPR.
Come.
Are you just gonna execute me?
Down at the moment. I just know Alexander died.
Daniels. Who's referring to themselves as 9-2?
Okay, I can't stick to
just because we're amalgamated.
but I can. I don't know where.
That's fair. Both squad leaders down.
I don't know if the squad leader's down. Third squad leader.
I'm going to abduct you now.
The next highest rank.
Gotcha.
My reunion visit to the hospital.
The mass cas in this area from our platoon.
Yeah.
Don't resist.
Are you alright?
But you have 4 urgent casualties coming down.
Okay, does anybody?
There you go.
They're over by the petrol station.
Alright.
Our combined platoon, definitely mass cas here. We're gonna have to hold until people are.
building has friendlies. They're doing a mass cas right now.
Hello,
We're
Gunner,
parked next to it.
this is company command. I am technically your infantry phone.
I did not know that they were referring to themselves as 9-2.
Correct.
So,
340 over towards the gas
confusing because last battle 9 was the airborne platoon that decided to go run off and do something on their own. So,
I was thinking it was the same guys as well. I'm really not sure. When we pulled up here, I was like, hey, do you guys want to pack down? And they're like, yeah, no, we're not sure if I was better alive.
but it's just second section of the combined platoon for today.
So where is everyone else from?
I think they pushed out to the west. I don't know why they keep running off. I think they're impatient. They're not really listening.
I know the other tanks up on the hill.
Yeah, up there.
I think there's another
fence. It's got a Panzer 1000.
Maybe you could,
Fucking hell.
yeah. Dustin, call it out. So where? I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know who else is here. I know there's one. Switch seats.
Yeah.
I can't get out.
So the 7th and 8th platoon got combined because 7th platoon was only a couple of people. So it's all one platoon right now. I haven't been referring to them as 9th platoon, but apparently that's what they were doing.
I have an issue.
The second section of the combined platoon is here. I think this is where we are.
What have you done?
Yeah.
What?
He's nervous.
Hey,
Is this what shell shock is?
My
Are you
driver's
okay?
having an existential crisis.
He's very nervous.
Either that or he's
Someone
possessed.
teleport me. I can't move seats or anything. I'm stuck where I'm at. Possessed.
One Baker, this is one Able. Are you completely out of action then? Over. Until my driver gets his shit fixed, yeah, we can't do anything. So we're sitting next to the remnants of one of the squads at the moment, just waiting. And my gun is engaging things.
In the thing, I can't see your name out here. You can come out. Thomas Levere can stitch you.
Anyway.
He's a building.
It's not a
Actually, I can stitch you.
Second breathing.
Alright.
I set the leg. The leg's the problem.
Hello.
Well, maybe you should stop lagging so much.
Yeah,
No,
right.
the
Alright.
I got stuck in the machine.
Check. Pull up your map,
Okay,
Harrison.
That's another squad up there. Alright, well, we'll mount out
Harrison.
and we'll move out. I think... Oh, he'll be...
Hello, Taylor.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening with my... One second, let me fix this.
You have a helmet.
I did not realize that was happening. Okay, so second section of this platoon is here. That's the people that are mass cast. I believe our first section is here. There is a section up here with the tank for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's third because they keep updating their marker.
One Baker, we are unmoving.
One Baker is moving down the road now.
Did you get on the phone and inform platoon command that they could speed up the taking of the crossroads? That would be beneficial.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. Come in over.
Oh, this is Foxhound. Hello.
Hello.
you give us directions?
Foxhound,
Who are you?
advise from Sunray to you can speed up the push towards the crossroads if we can get that third section to move north to assist while the second section's being treated by medical. Over.
Where is the third section?
It looks like the third section is by one Abel's tank on the hill. I'm seeing a couple of people just not standing beside the tank. Over.
Copy that.
So that is one Abel. One Baker was the one that was over here. I keep fucking hitting.
Seized the crossroads.
Yeah, one Baker just drove down towards the crossroads. That right there is the platoon's command at the buildings.
One Baker, one Able. Foxhound, over.
One Baker updated a marker. They placed themselves here. They're at the crossroads.
Sorry, Foxhound, were you asked? Were you after one Able and one Baker? Over.
Yes, I need to know which tank is on the ridge to the south.
That would be one Able. One Baker's on the crossroads to the north of it.
Send message, over.
Last call sign, say again.
Unknown station, this is one Able, send message, over.
Which tank is on the ridge to the south, over?
That is one Able that is on the ridge to the south, over.
Copy. Can you inform the infantry section there that they need to push north, moving towards the petrol station?
Providing fire support for the infantry.
This is one Able, roger that, I'll sort that out, over.
And find a position anywhere around it where they can cover the front row of the houses or, you know, the fields.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
So, Foxhound's telling one Able to get out of their tank and tell the infantry there to move north to support the securing of the crossroads.
One Baker.
Yep.
Here.
Okay, that's good.
Let's get out of the
One
road.
Baker, this is one Able, send message.
Would you like us to just advance up this road then? We're currently sitting on the crossroads to your north.
Does look like the infantry have moved
One
up
Baker,
that
this
hill.
is one Able, check in with the infantry and cooperate with them, over.
Break. This is Sunray. One Able. Sunray is requesting that you move to point uniform to get into a position where you can fire into the north towards the buildings. One Baker, you're good to move in parallel with one Able once they're in position and move up the road. Over. Right, they're on the move.
That's good. So I expect point uniform to roll across the front of the houses and kill everything that's in front. The infantry will jump from house to house. Baker will be the infantry support point.
Foxhound. This is Sunray. Come in, over.
Sunray, this is Foxhound, send message.
Foxhound, once the tanks start moving north along the road, you're good to move towards the buildings and start clearing them out. Over.
Copy that, out.
Alright.
Okay.
I think we're good to move to the crossroads. Is that Danny up there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Danny, how many kills you got?
Just one Baker. Can I just get a hit count on the amount of enemy anti-tank guns that have currently been destroyed? Over.
One Baker, this is Sunray. Intel from Sunray Major earlier was that there was a total of 3 guns, one of which was knocked out. So there should be 2 guns, unknown positions. Over.
Copy that, Sunray. We have currently got one disabled
One disabled anti-tank gun at the crossroads. There should be only one gun left for the anti-tank.
Okay.
One Baker, this is Sunray. Acknowledged there's one knocked out Pat gun at the crossroads. There should be one gun left somewhere to the north in town. How copy, over?
Eastern front
I don't think the tankers are used to getting the how copy.
One able,
Question?
this is, or one Baker, this
But they're
is
not-
one able.
they don't know
We're
how to
in
respond to me.
position to the right of your current position. We are ready
The
to
how copy is
advance
just
over.
good copy or bad copy, whether or not
Copy
I said
that. One
something
able,
right.
one Baker is waiting for the infantry
One
to give
Baker's
us the go, and we
waiting.
will start moving down the road. Over.
One Baker's waiting. Able is moving to position.
Inform Foxhound that once Able is in position, it is
One
their
Baker,
call when
one
they start the
able.
attack.
This is Foxhound. Beginning your advance. Over.
They're beginning the advance.
Okay, there we go, they've already decided. Danny, come on,
One Baker, this is one able. We're advancing.
Thanks for advancing.
One Baker advancing.
Why is my gun on fire? God damn it. Fuck.
Sunray copies all. You're good to move. Over.
Why were they the I mean, I love King and Country.
You better. I think they shoot traitors.
No flaws in our rifle rounds. The King 303 kills it. One to do it.
Alright, I'm popping in, and I am. Yeah,
Oh, good
you're good.
That's
To all call signs, this is Sunray. We're moving up to the crossroads to set up positions with the medical and company HQ. Over. If you hear me talk slower, it's because I'm thinking. I'm trying not to fumble on words. The last thing you want is the people from HQ sounding like they don't know what's going on.
AT gun on R12, past the bushes.
AT gun on the 12. They expired at the AT gun. 12 o'clock from the tanks, somewhere to the northeast. They're firing on it. That's the knocked out AT gun from the crossroads in front of us. I'm hopping out.
I knew you wouldn't hit me.
Yeah, okay. Best driver.
Yeah, so what do we say? Is that shallow breathing down?
You,
One Baker down.
one Baker down. One Baker, this is Sunray acknowledged. Over. Do we have a replacement tank for them at all? Do we know?
Yeah, there's going to be an AT gun down the street.
Yep.
Inform Able to be careful. There's an AT gun within central town.
They know. They were communicating that just a moment ago. Holy. Can I get some motherfucking frames?
So I was
To all call signs, this is Sunray. Sunray's going to move to Sunray Major's channel to see if they can get a replacement for that. Over. Sunray Major, this is Sunray. Come in, over.
This is Sunray Major, over.
Sunray Major, this is Sunray. On our advance to Catania, we've lost one times tank. We're requesting a resupply if able to be sent up. If not, inform me now so that I can let the one Baker know. Over.
There's another replacement tank waiting for them at the previous city, over.
The previous city? To the east? How copy, over.
That's correct. It's up the road close to where you drove down to engage in the next city, over.
Is it near Point T or is it in the town? How copy, over.
It is like almost at Point T.
Acknowledged. I'm going back down to company net. Over.
Copy that. Out.
One Baker, one Baker. This is Sunray. Urgent message. Come in, over.
Sunray, this is one able. One Baker has been taken out. Over.
One able. This is Sunray. Is there anybody that survived from the from 1 Baker being taken out. How copy, over?
Sorry, all I heard was 1 Baker. I'm currently deaf.
1 Baker, this is Sunray. Urgent message once you're in cover. Hit me up once you're in cover. Over. One Baker is deaf, but they're somewhere over there. 1 Abel's still up. They're over there. I'm trying to let 1 Baker know that they need to get transport to point T. There's a tank waiting for them.
Hello?
For the person that just transmitted, identify. Over.
Hold on.
Hello, what does Sunray want?
Is this 1 Baker? Someone from 1 Baker communicating? Who is this? Over.
I am currently translating.
Acknowledged. Alright, so 1 Baker, if you can manage to get to HQ at the crossroads, we're gonna get transport to you to get to point T. There's a tank waiting for you. Over. Foxhound, this is Sunray, come in, over.
This is Foxhound, send message, Sunray.
Foxhound, what is the progress on the push into Catania so far? How copy, over?
We have pushed past the gas station. I have just been shot and my leg is broken. I do not know the status of the rest of the platoon.
Foxhound, this is Sunray, acknowledged. Once you get medically treated, when you get back to your platoon HQ, let me know the status if we're good to move up. Over. Alright, so signaler for the platoon got injured. He's coming back for medicals. Coming back to you right now. The platoon has made it past the gas station, so they're somewhere over here with the tank. Baker got informed that they need to come to us, and then we need to get transport to them to point T so they can get their tank. That's the progress so far. One Baker, this is Sunray. Let me know once you've made it to the HQ area, and then we'll get you transport to point T for the tank. Over.
I can do this.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. Hey, Danny, can you take...
Dying.
No, you're fine. It's fine.
He doesn't have an injury. It doesn't
Hey,
make sense
where's Danny? I'm gonna have Danny drive y'all over to point T so you'll get y'all's new tank.
You have to play him BBM, right? Because he's not down.
Where's Danny?
Decompression?
Did Danny move up?
No, I wasn't.
Or is he on the roof?
Starling, this is Foxhound, over. Starlight, this is Foxhound, over.
Yeah. You wanna go
Starlight, everything, over?
Yeah,
so we need medics north of the gas station, ASAP, over.
Come back with the truck.
I can't find Danny.
Okay, yeah, go.
It was a reserve truck anyway.
I need to
go.
take
the truck.
Again.
Hey, I'm I'm currently dying here.
Oh, there he is. Danny, I need you to come down. Danny, can you hear me?
Okay, according to the...
I need you to drive the tankers to point T to the east so they get their new tank and then come back here.
Wait, actually,
okay.
Danny, can you give one of the guys on the
What you need to do, okay?
If I'm on again.
ambulances?
On the next one.
Do you want him to take the ambulance or just the
Okay, Jake,
other
here's what you need to
brink
do.
carrier?
First off, don't point you got at me. I'm trying to
All right.
Okay, first thing is
The,
ambulance, okay? And
Oh, okay. That makes
start
sense.
air in and you try to kind of like get it into your line.
I can't hear Danny. Is Danny speaking?
Okay, perfect. It's
What?
Sunray, this is one able. We're having a tough time with all the infantry crawling around us. Is the infantry coming with us, or what's the deal?
One able. This is Sunray. Currently, the platoon's radio man is back here with the medics. I think he's moving up now to rally up with them. Break. So far, if you're needing to communicate with the infantry around you, you'll need to poke your head out and communicate with them. Unfortunately, over.
Hey. Hey. Wait.
What the hell happened to him?
I've done that as well with last 5 years. Okay, I guess it's
wait,
quite-
wait,
oh, fuck, I'm
what
reading.
do you think of 30k off?
Oh, I didn't take it
Yeah,
off.
my other guy.
I'm gonna go to the gas
My tank
station.
commander is in the process of dying.
Okay, understand. Hop in.
Hold on, it's not letting me interact with it.
I had to do Ace Interact to get in. Unfortunately, the scroll wheel doesn't work.
I got it. It was just in a weird spot.
Yeah.
What's the situation with
The tank, one able, is pushed up with the infantry, but they have no way of communicating with him because of the radio man having to come back here for medical. I think he's making his way back up. They have pushed up to here, but there's no easy way for the tankers to communicate with the infantry around them without having to poke their head out. So it's kind of dangerous for them. So. Once the radio man for Foxhound is back with them, it'll be easier for the infantry up ahead to communicate with the tank directly. But right now, it's just gonna have to be them running up to each other. Did he move the tank up? I think he moved the tank up because originally it was at point T.
Yeah. I think Danny's...
Yeah. One able. This is Sunray coming over.
Sunray, this is one able. Send message.
One able. This is Sunray. One Baker should be back, heading to y'all in just a moment. It looks like Battalion was able to move the tank up to point Uniform to the east of it, so it's a lot closer. Less time to travel. Break. Should have backup with the other tank, I'd say in about 5 minutes. Over.
One Baker. Yeah, back in the fight.
Alright, we got 2 tanks back up now with one Baker going up the road. Infantry are making their way into the buildings now, so I think we're good to move up as well.
Get bullets?
Yeah.
No, of course. The one.
Those have been cleared. I'm gonna imagine these are probably clear. Let's try and position our...
I'm so done with these fucking red gun carrier drivers. That's the second time one has just tried to cut us off.
I think the medics are pissing off one Baker. They almost hit, one of the Brent carriers almost hit the tank again. One Baker, this is Sunray acknowledged.
Oh, yep, my wounds just reopened.
Deal with it how you feel you can to get the point across. Over.
The point across will be the next 75mm shell that comes across their forehead if they do it again.
Every single time.
No, you didn't.
I just got kicked out of the vehicle. Oh, what? Okay. I'm just going crazy. The war's been going on for too long.
You've been in it too long.
Yep.
All you know is combat.
This is Sunray. Sunray's going to go ahead and move up to the gas station. Updated marker. Over. I'm going to swap to my helmet. I don't like this area. It's a football field?
I think so. An Italian football field.
Ugh, disgusting. Let's get it. Oh wow, the world is something right now.
The world is low FPS is what it is.
Yeah. You know what? we keep ending up at these construction sites.
I know.
Danny, you know what to do.
Yeah.
They are very good.
I gotta get ammo. I'm gonna drive ammo.
Alright. Foxhound, this is Sunray. Come in over. Still don't have any comms with the platoon. One Able, this is Sunray, come in over.
Sunray, this is one Able, send message.
One Able, this is Sunray. What's the progress so far as pushing into Catania? How copy over?
Sunray, this is one Able. We are currently in the thick of it. Basically in the middle. We are just shy
Tanks
of the
are in the middle of
the
Catania.
eastern side of town, over.
Eastern side of town has one tank, the other tank is in the middle. Infantry's pretty much moved up to the halfway point on the town.
I have your rifle.
Yeah, you can have my shit.
I was searching the
That's good.
stick, but I
We're
think
actually doing
15,
quite well.
12. Oh, sweet. Mother of God. How many clips do you have?
I haven't shot a single round. Actually, I have one in my... Let me take the one out of the... There you go. There's another one.
No, keep one in your gun. You need
Nah, I'm not gonna shoot this thing. I guarantee you, I'm not gonna fire this. One Able, one Baker. Due to no communication with Foxhound at this time, just let me know as far as break. The progress of the infantry around you as they're pushing up. Over.
Copy that. One Baker, I believe, is currently with the third squad? I don't know. There's a 3 next to us. I have no idea who is around us. We'll work with them.
One Baker, this is Sunray acknowledged. Over. What the fuck? Yeah. A poor dead British lad over here. Still with a cigarette in his mouth.
He went down swinging.
Yeah. A cigarette in his mouth and no matches. Didn't even get a final little breath of smoke.
His name was Gerard.
Gerard, PK, yeah.
I found an MP40.
Nice. Little war trophy. Got somebody coming up. Hello, lad. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello. Which section?
Section 2.
I believe section 2 is down the middle. There's a tank in the middle of the road. I would go towards that and then see where the infantry is. The friendlies.
doing a pretty good job of capturing the town.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's probably good for everybody as well because it's been a lot of fighting, clearing buildings and such. So.
Yeah, it's been actually quite intense fight as well. So.
Yeah, I mean people are actually dying.
It's more fun than most of the fucking open fields we've been fighting.
Yeah. Starlight, this is Sunray, come in over.
Starlight, I'm doing surgery, but I hear it.
Starlight, I believe you should be good to move past the gas stations, head up to the company HQ area. Over.
We got 3 people in queue waiting for surgery, so it's gonna be a while, but I hear you.
Acknowledged. Out. Starlight is dealing with surgeries right now. There's 3 in queue, so they're going to be down south at the crossroads for a minute.
Let's leave the Brent carriers here and start advancing towards the infantry.
Okay.
Since we're lacking in communication, we might as well go see how they're doing in person. And also because it doesn't sound like there's a massive amount of fighting going on.
If we get into any issues, I'm just gonna run and try to stab the person. I think I'd get more enjoyment than trying to shoot them.
I'm not in your guys' section, but I'm gonna hang with you guys till I find my...
Yeah, this is company HQ. Which section are you with? Is it 3, 2, or 1?
A3.
3 is to the west, so the area that we're heading towards now, they're somewhere in front of us.
I can't tell if my frames are getting worse or better.
Oh, they're getting worse.
They're getting worse. I believe that's 1 Baker in front of us. It's either 1 Baker or 1 Able.
I think it's Baker.
I think it's Baker as well. They're there, which is basically here. It means infantry should be somewhere in these areas.
There's a guy over to the left.
Is there?
I saw.
Okay. Oh, I think that's 1 Able that's over there. 1 Baker, it's just outside this building on the north side.
Sir, what did you see? Sir, what did you see? Stu,
To all Able and Baker, there's a fucking tank coming up the road. Break. From the east on the main road. Over.
Baker 1, this is Able 1. We're taking fire from a Panzer IV down main road. I need assistance. Urgent. Away.
One Baker, this is Sunray, it's 2 tanks. No, I can't stand up to get in this building. All right, there we go. We've fucking two goddamn Panther Force. Fucking hell. Foxhound, this is Sunray, come in now, over.
Don't try and stand up.
Alright, this is Foxhound, I'm still awaiting surgery, over.
Able 1 down, Baker's about to be disabled now, we have no turret.
1 Baker, this is Sunray, acknowledged, over. I need you to put me down. I need you to go run to the infantry and tell them that we need immediate anybody that has any kind of anti-tank grenades or anything, just fucking make their way to the main road and help.
Pull the infantry back. We have nothing to do with that fucking tank.
1 Baker, this is summary acknowledged. Over. No, I'm probably gonna have to be carried. I'm about to pass out soon. Have all the infantry pull back to the gas station area to the south. We have no tank support right now, and there's 2 tanks on the main road. I'm about to pass out soon. If
I'm gonna help you catch up and then I'll carry you.
Panzer IV's dead. Why are we catching?
there was 2 Panzer IVs. There was 2 of them on the main road.
2 of them? Oh, one's dead then.
Okay. The fucking 1 Able got knocked out almost immediately. 1 Baker said that they were having issues. He was running towards 1 Able, so he's probably somewhere to the north.
Where the fuck is the HQ?
I'm one of them. The other guy ran to the north for Harrison, towards the tank.
Oh, there's there.
There's a medical vehicle. Right, fucking we'll just have to do it ourselves.
But if you find any infantry, tell them to pull back for now, unless they have dealt with the tank. Alright, appreciate it.
Medic. Hello. We need basically all in your medical attention. Every one of you?
Yeah, everyone.
He's more urgent. Oh, wait, no,
yeah, he lost a large amount.
Yeah, I'm seeing black and white. It's quite possible I might pass out in a second. If you want to go ahead and load me into the vehicle.
Yeah, we don't know, yeah.
Actually, I probably could just reach over and get into the vehicle.
Helt vildt, men det vi har holdt med også, så du bare væk på tegnet retning.
But yeah, if y'all see any infantry friendlies, just tell them to pull back. I'm not sure how the situation is right now.
And you're in severe pain, but I will fix your blood pressure first.
Magnus, we should get a Medal of Honor.
Yeah, we should. We killed like 5. We don't have
Alright, what about you guys?
No, I literally stabbed Forrest in the chest.
Yep.
I mean, you actually look kind of fine. Lost some blood, but should be okay.
Since I don't have a match, I'm just gonna chew on a cigarette.
My wound keeps opening.
God, can you give me a look?
You should also be fine. Lost some blood, but
right.
Should be okay.
So it's like awfully quiet now, except with the cook off.
Yeah. Kinda scary.
Alright,
blood pressure.
Can you tell me what role you have?
Company HQ signaler.
Okay. And so the order is just to retreat?
Pull back to the gas station at least. If they have the situation under control, as far as the tanks being knocked out, then they're fine to stay here. But if the tanks are still up on the main road, pull back, because we have nothing to deal with it right now.
I'll try to go ahead and see if I can find any of friendlies.
Yeah, see if you can find Pugsley.
Jones, mount wherever I am.
Alright, I'll start giving you morphine now.
I'm no longer seeing black and white, so I think I'm getting slightly better.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah, there's like first platoon, the first complete.
First platoon, I believe last time was somewhere on the east, because it was first going this way, second was going here, and third was going around here.
Good luck.
If you find them, let them know to pull back if the tanks are still up.
Just giving you another 500 just to be safe.
Alright.
Yeah, it went pretty low now that I gave you an offer.
Yeah, it drops pretty fast. This looks like our guys coming from the north.
Okay, just waiting for the IV and then good to go.
Alright. I appreciate it.
I think you should be able to see normal again, right?
Yeah, I'm able to crouch as well.
Sunray, this is Foxhound, over.
Foxhound, this is Sunray, come in, over.
Foxhound has cleared 2/3 of the town and is moving south towards the church as we speak, over.
Foxhound, this is Sunray. What's the status of the 2 tanks that were pushing west into the town that took out ours? How copy, over?
1 moment, over.
Good to go.
Alright, I appreciate it. I gotta figure out if company
To Starlight, I'm moving
HQ, if the leader's dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you ran off towards the tank to warn them. And, oh.
Nice.
To all call signs, good work. Out. Alright. You saved my life.
Still got it.
Very
Who
nice.
is the unfortunate infantry squad that was right next to the tank at the end when it blew up?
Oh shit.
Okay, hello.
All the
Hello.
warnings about staying
This
away from
fucking rammed us!
Yeah, okay. So, I just want to finish up. Thank you all for coming. That went pretty well. Quite a lot of casualties this time. We'll discuss and some of those are legit or not, we'll see. But I have some really cool. I didn't take a screenshot before the city, like before we went in there, but it was completely fine. I have some screenshots of the entire city, like almost being completely destroyed afterwards. You guys fucked it up.
Hell yeah. Wasn't the reason we don't get artillery because we wanted to leave the town intact?
Yeah, but it would have been completely gone if we got artillery, right? So like, you know.
Whoever
Yeah,
rammed the tank,
mostly
you did
gone is
not
an
need to.
improvement. Oh yeah,
But I fucking love you running up and grabbing the infantry phone and like being like, there's a tank coming right in front of you, and like as you're saying, the tank just rolls up right there.
Yeah, I know.
I hate that you did not immediately be like, hey, radio man, tell that tank there's a tank coming. You were just like, I'm gonna run and go tell the tank without telling me anything.
Well, no, I started to tell my radio man. I was like,
oh, were you the squad that was in the town next to Abel and Baker tank?
No, Butters was in charge.
Oh, who is the squad that I nearly fucking squished coming and running away from that tank?
Oh yeah,
Oh, bro, that was insane.
Did I hit any?
You almost, you didn't hit anybody, but you almost hit like 3 of us.
That was scary.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
I was
that was a
fucking
close
out of there. That was 2
tight
pounds of
turn.
base. We had no turret left. We were about to blow up.
But to
I
finish
ran
up,
over several people in the ambulance.
but to finish up, thank you all for coming. This was gonna be the one for. I don't think there'll be anything next month. I'm gonna be busy with some exam stuff, but this was the last part of Sicily. Next one is D-Day, and we're going to Normandy. I may beforehand.
Sorry, Forrest. You can't not do D-Day on June 6th.
I will not have time. It's gonna take me a long ass time to fucking set it up, sadly. So I cannot do a D-Day on June 6th. What I might do beforehand, I'll put up a straw poll or something, because I want to see if people would be interested in doing it. So we're gonna get new equipment completely, like complete overhaul. So I wanted to maybe do like a little training thing again, like we did on the first day, especially if you're gonna get this. I'm hoping to fill out the squads again. We only had to do platoons, so I'm hoping to get some new people in. So maybe before D-Day, I wanted to do like a little training thing again, so we can also regain our knowledge on the doctrine, because I feel like the doctrine has kind of gone out the window. But we'll see if people are up for that. If not, we'll just go and we'll take it as it comes. But next one is D-Day. We'll see. I'll put a straw poll and see if people are interested in doing a training session like we did on the beginning, the pre-lock, and then hopefully we'll be able to fill out the squads again, so we have a whole company for D-Day and Normandy.
Wait. Very excited for D-Day.
There's a doctrine.
Yes. We trained it once in the very first pre-lock thing, but like they just went out the window.
I think 90% of those people have left, and this is all new people from then.
That's also why I want to try to do it again. I thought like this is a good stopping point. We're getting new equipment, getting new stuff, so maybe doing like another training session with all the new stuff we got, the new people, new characters, a lot of stuff. Like
Practice landing.
Be cool, yeah.
Yeah, practice landing. So I'll probably set something on Grab before. I hope most people will join, and hopefully our 5th will be back with the full squad again, and hopefully we'll have another squad for 272 and 73, and so hopefully, I hope that I'll try to put some promotional material. So hopefully you guys can try together. Like I'll try to put out data so as I can, so you can like gather a full squad in time for the next one. So I'll be up early. Try to be out early yourself as well, so you can plan both to join, but also get a lot of people in. Thanks to Fish and Neely, who helped me choose this one. I really enjoyed watching Neely try to play civilian for 5 seconds at a time before getting shot. That's really cool.
I mean, did you expect anything else?
Normally they don't shoot. They shoot them when they move. If they stand still, they don't. Like if they start moving, they just shoot. You captured 2 prisoners alive this time. I'm really impressed. That's why I gave you like actual intel this time.
Oh, did my little pet Italian survive?
There was 2 Italians that were sent back to the back lines, and they gave information about the AT guns to command.
It was not the pet Italian.
Wait, the pet Italian didn't survive? You
No,
killed
he
the
was
pet
there.
Italian?
No, he was there when I left. So he's fine.
Anyways, as I said, I'll be out early with information. D-Day is gonna be either in 2 months or like probably 2 months certainly. It's gonna take me a while to also get it ready because I want to make something cool.
Nice.
See you all around. I'm gonna be in our Discord and like watch some clips. If you guys have clips, share them, send them to SHGP so you can make some cool shit out of it. This was a really fun event to watch. I'll post some screenshots too, and you can always watch my stream if you want to see bullshit shenanigans. Cool.
Can I ask about thank you.
Thank you, Forrest.
Thanks, Forrest.
Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah.
I wanted to ask about like was it disputing a character death because we got armored. I don't particularly care about mine, but I know like I placed a tire down